Join us on a compelling journey as we uncover the hidden and shocking truth behind the Israel-Palestinian conflict. This eye-opening video provides a comprehensive analysis of the root causes, historical events, and current state of affairs that have contributed to the ongoing turmoil in the region. From deep-seated political interests to socio-cultural divisions, we explore the complexity of this enduring conflict and shed light on the devastating consequences faced by both Israelis and Palestinians. Prepare to be informed, challenged, and inspired by this in-depth exploration of the insane truth that has plagued this conflict for decades. Welcome to our revealing video, where we delve into the mind-boggling truth behind the Israel-Palestinian conflict. This conflict, spanning decades, has left no stone unturned and has had far-reaching consequences for both Israelis and Palestinians. Buckle up for an astonishing journey of discovery that uncovers the insane truth behind this annihilating conflict. The Israel-Palestinian conflict, an intricate web of complex historical events, tangled political interests, and deep-rooted socio-cultural divisions, has brought widespread devastation to the region. Let's take a closer look at the key factors that have contributed to this ongoing turmoil. The Middle East, a region with a rich history dating back millennia, has witnessed numerous significant events that shaped the conflict as we know it today. From the Balfour Declaration in 1917 to the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948 and subsequent wars, this conflict has deep historical roots that continue to influence the present. The Israel-Palestinian conflict has its roots in the late 19th century, when Zionist Jews began immigrating to Palestine, then part of the Ottoman Empire. The Zionist movement aimed to establish a Jewish homeland in Palestine, which they believed was their ancestral land. However, the Arab population of Palestine, who had lived there for centuries, opposed this idea and saw it as a threat to their own national identity and land. After World War I, the Ottoman Empire was dissolved and Palestine came under British control. The British government supported the Zionist movement and promised to establish a Jewish homeland in Palestine through the Balfour Declaration of 1917. This led to tensions between the Jewish and Arab communities in Palestine, which erupted into violence in the late 1920s and early 1930s. The conflict between Israel and Palestine has been marked by several key historical events. In 1947, the United Nations partitioned Palestine into two states, one Jewish and one Arab. The Jewish community accepted the plan, but the Arab community rejected it, leading to the 1948 Arab-Israeli War. The war resulted in the establishment of the State of Israel and the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, who became refugees. This event is known as the Nakba, or catastrophe, in Palestinian history. The conflict continued with the 1967 Six-Day War, in which Israel captured the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem. Israel has occupied these territories ever since, leading to ongoing tensions and violence between Israelis and Palestinians. Overall, the historical context of the Israel-Palestinian conflict is complex and multifaceted, with roots dating back over a century. The conflict has been marked by violence, displacement, and ongoing tensions between Israelis and Palestinians. Underneath the surface, behind closed doors, powerful political interests have often played a determining role in exacerbating the conflict. The pursuit of control over land, strategic resources, and geopolitical dominance has led to conflicting interests between different nations and international players. The Israel-Palestinian conflict is rooted in territorial disputes over the land of historic Palestine. The two sides have competing claims over the same piece of land, which has led to a protracted conflict that has lasted for decades. The primary territorial issue is the status of the West Bank and Gaza Strip, which were occupied by Israel during the 1967 Six-Day War. Israel claims that these territories are necessary for its security, while the Palestinians argue that they are essential for the establishment of a viable Palestinian state. The political dynamics of the conflict are complex and multifaceted. On the Israeli side, there is a deep-seated belief in the right of the Jewish people to self-determination in their ancestral homeland. This belief is rooted in the history of Jewish persecution and the Holocaust. On the Palestinian side, there is a strong sense of national identity and a desire for self-determination and independence. Both sides have engaged in violent acts and have been accused of human rights abuses. The international community has been involved in the conflict since its inception. The United Nations has passed numerous resolutions calling for a peaceful resolution to the conflict and the establishment of a Palestinian state. The United States has been a key player in the peace process, but its efforts have been largely unsuccessful. Other countries, including Russia, China, and the European Union, have also been involved in diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict. Despite numerous attempts to resolve the conflict, including peace talks and international mediation, the situation on the ground remains tense and volatile. Both sides continue to engage in violence, and there is little hope for a peaceful resolution in the near future. The Israel-Palestinian conflict also stems from deeply ingrained socio-cultural divisions between the two peoples. Historical narratives, religious affiliations, and conflicting national aspirations have created profound divides that provoke tensions and hinder efforts towards a peaceful resolution. The consequences of this annihilating conflict have been dire for both Israelis and Palestinians. Countless lives have been lost, families torn apart, and generations raised in a perpetual state of turmoil. The emotional, physical, and societal toll cannot be overstated. As we wrap up our exploration of the insane truth behind the Israel-Palestinian conflict, it becomes clear that resolving this complex issue requires a deep understanding of its root causes and a genuine commitment towards building bridges of peace. Only through compassion, empathy, and open dialogue can we hope to untangle the web of this enduring conflict and pave the way for a better future. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through the insane truth about the annihilating Israel-Palestinian conflict. We hope this video has shed light on the complexity of the situation and motivated further exploration and discussions. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay informed and stay curious.